Hey there hunters, Lord here, back with another Monster Hunter Wilds video. Last night a brand new update dropped. We got some new high strength monsters, talismans, melding, and a little bit more. Finally seems we have something besides Ardean weapons to grind for, so without further ado, let's go ahead and jump straight into the video. So up first, we have a new tier of difficulty of monster. We have the 9-star tempered monsters. These are the apexes for each region, so Raydao, New Udra, Jindahad, and Uthduna, of course. We also have Gormagala, Arkveld, Lagiacrus, Seregios, and Mizutsune that can all be found as 9-star tempered versions. Now, in order for these to begin spawning for you on your map, or for you to be able to take part in quests for these 9-star tempered monsters, you do need to be hunter rank 100 or higher. Now, very fortunately, these do seem to spawn pretty regularly. I was able to get them almost every time I rested. I spent somewhere in the realm of about 15,000 research points last night, just trying to see what all I could get on my map for investigations. So as you can see with these examples here, you can get different varying levels of the purple star strengths. And depending on their purple star strength level, you will get varying amounts of these purple glowing stone rewards. These glowing stones are what drop our brand new talismans. And actually the best way to get a ton of these is you can actually get dual 9-star tempered monsters. We had a few interesting ones last night. We had an Arkveld and Seregios both at 9 stars, as well as an Uthduna and Lagiacrus both at 9 stars, but there are a few other combinations you can get. You can also get a lot of these monsters, including Gore, Seregios, Raydao, New Udra, and Arkveld, and probably some more at 9 stars in the Wounded Hollow. So if a dual 9-star quest seems a little daunting, then the Wounded Hollow is probably going to be the best place if you're trying to farm for just these 9-star monsters, because they can't flee anywhere, so the fight is all contained within that arena, making it a little bit easier to get done in a short amount of time. So upon completing any of these 9-star quests without failing, you will receive these glowing stones, and these will turn into talismans. You can get these at Rarity 5, Rarity 6, Rarity 7, and Rarity 8. These can have anywhere from 2 to 3 different skills with varying levels and varying amounts of slots in these talismans. One very interesting thing to note is that at the lower rarity levels, so 5 and 6, these slots will only be for armor decorations. But Rarity 7 and Rarity 8 can and will have weapon decoration slots. I believe Rarity 8 talismans will always have at least 1 weapon slot. They can have up to 3 slots total, but they will always have at least 1 weapon slot. As you can see in this comparison, with this Rarity 8 charm having 1 weapon and 1 armor slot, and this Rarity 6 charm having 2 different armor decoration slots. Now, fortunately or unfortunately, depending on how you look at it, this gives us a ton of RNG to farm around. You can have up to 3 different skills. You can have different levels of each of those 3 skills. You can have 1 or more decoration slots, and depending on the rarity, it can be either a weapon or an armor decoration slot. Meaning that we really still don't know, of course, what the best charms are yet. It's going to take quite some time for all of that to be 100% figured out. But we have, again, up to 3 different skills that we will have to hope all roll differently. And we will have up to 3 different slots that we can hope to roll, and we can hope to get either armor or weapon decoration slots depending on what our sets need. Now, the cool thing about that is you can roll talismans like this. Now, I rolled dozens and dozens of talismans last night. We farmed for about 4 hours after the update came out, and this was the absolute best thing that I got, and it wasn't even a Rarity 8 charm. But you can also roll crap like this. Poison attack, fire attack, and blast attack. You literally can't even use all of these together. Maybe if you had a bowgun that had fire ammo and poison ammo, you could rock with the first 2 skills on this. But these 3 skills together for pretty much anything else are complete and utter garbage. I honestly don't know why it's even an option for these skills to all be rolled together when you can't possibly have a weapon with 3 different statuses and elements at the same exact time. So that is a little bit frustrating, but again, it will just contribute to the grind. So depending on how you decide to look at it, this is either a really good thing, meaning you'll get hundreds and hundreds more hours farming these talismans, or it's really annoying because you're going to spend hundreds and hundreds of hours farming up garbage like this just to get overall what seem to be pretty mediocre talismans. Now, I do want to note before I go off about how mediocre these talismans really seem to be that you can take these garbage tier talismans and meld them at the melder in order to get new talismans. It takes 10 points to meld a single glowing stone. Your rarity 5s give you 1 point, 6s give you 3 points, rarity 7s give you 6 points, and rarity 8s give you 10 points. However, all you can make are these glowing stones, which can give you anything from a rarity 5 to a rarity 8. So you could have 7 crap rarity 8s that you decide to put into this, and you'll get 7 glowing stones back, and they could all be rarity 5. There's currently no way to target specific skills on your talisman. It is just you get complete RNG talismans from your hunts, and whichever ones you don't like, you take to the melder where it is complete RNG again. It is nice to have a way to recycle these, but as you'll hear in a bit, overall the charms seem to be super mediocre and honestly not improvements to our sets in any meaningful way. Overall, I'm just not 100% sure if these talismans are even going to be overall increases in our skills. I have yet to see a talisman with more than 1 level of weakness exploit or more than 1 level of agitator or with enough slots to actually matter outside of having multiple level 1 slots. With our current sets rocking with charms that already have maximum might level 3, counter strike level 3, agitator 2, or weakness exploit level 2. Not having those available or not having these slots available to take over those charms, these talismans right now to me just aren't seeming like they are all that good. Now, of course, we could end up seeing like what we saw in Rise or Sunbreak, where with later updates, we have better options for melding these charms, or we can target specific skills and get some that are a little bit better. But right now, honestly, I just don't feel like it's worth it at all. We can meld charms, but basically you need 10 points to get 1 glowing stone, but no matter what you put into it, it will always be random what you get back. So there's no way to put in more points to guarantee that you'll get a rarity 8 charm. You could throw away 7 rarity 8 charms and get back all rarity 5 charms. Right now, there's really no rhyme or reason to what skills you'll get, what slots you'll get, or what rarity you will get. It is pure RNG, and as of right now, I have not really seen anything that seems to be good enough to overtake the Mighty 3 talisman, the Counter-Strike 3 talisman, or any of our current meta talismans, which, let me remind you, we have had basically since the game dropped. There may have been an upgrade to 1 or 2 of those in the recent title updates, but we've been using these charms since the beginning of the game, whether at level 2 or level 3 for some of these. And as of right now, I still have yet to see a single charm that I feel like is good enough to replace those base game charms or make it so that way we're able to increase our damage potential or overall skills of our sets. Now, of course, I could be wrong. They could be extremely, extremely rare. But like I said, I rolled quite a few dozen of these last night. I had a couple friends that I was playing with in a stack of 5 last night. They all were rolling a bunch, and nobody really had anything that was all that good. If you've had something really incredible, let me know down in the comments below. Otherwise, that's going to do it for today's video. Be sure to drop a like down below and subscribe for more Monster Hunter content just like this. With all that being said, I want to thank you guys for watching today's video. I wish you all a good day and happy hunting.